Welcome back to T3 Plays. Everyone's talking about it. The review of Ursiiday tournament. We covered the review element, and what I said was what we'll do is create some of these decks and try them out. So first of all, let's open the pack. There are some Pokemon that I am missing. So I'm missing a Decidueye, I'm missing Oricorio, and I think Erica, but I'll get that with pack points. So I'm missing those to finalize some of the decks. But I haven't got all of them because I'm a brokey. I don't have a Magnezone deck, which is the number one deck. But if we face Magnet, if it's that popular, we'll definitely face it. So then you can prove it if it is the top dog. But we've got a lot of decks that we can go through. I think around six. Another Alolan Muck, which is six decks, not bad. We can test them out. What we'll do is maybe like a tournament style, or we'll see what the top seed is. We'll do like two battles for each deck. May not be fair, but is what it is. You get your chance, see how well you do, and then we'll probably take the top decks, one more battle each, and see who rises to the top. Obviously, it's not similar to a tournament, but we do whatever we want. So we'll see which deck performs really well, which kind of doesn't, and maybe also the fun factor because some of these decks can end up being fun. Like I really love my Lunala decks. They may not be the best decks, but they're strong, they're fun, creative, and I love playing with it. No matter, I'll probably go back to it. I used to love Solgaleo, but with the Lunala, you can have so much fun moving things around. It feels like you are making more of the choices rather than just letting things happen. Okay, hopefully we get a Decidueye. And it's all working out. We literally needed that one to create our Meowscarada Decidueye deck. So this was like the most popular, not most popular deck, but the deck that had the largest share in the top 32. So I'm glad I can showcase that. I think a lot of people have seen Magnezone Oricorio. Maybe people haven't seen the Meowscarada Decidueye deck yet. So we're starting off with our Skarmory Solgaleo deck. There was one that made top 32. So we see how well it performs. So I have practiced one round in a random match first, just to get a feel of the decks. I don't want to go in and then go, oh, how does this deck work? So I've done some of them one matches, some of them two matches, just to get a feel. Because Armory Solgaleo, I've used this deck a lot. It was like my first deck that I created, and I went into ranked with it. So obviously all these matches will be in ranked. So we'll see how well we do as well at the end. Do we move up, down, or do we stay the same? I have a feeling we'll end up roughly the same. So we've put our poison barb on it just so they don't attack. Yep, we've got our Solgaleo. We need to wait for a rare candy. We take out this Geodude. So they're running something off meta because they've got Rampardos deck along with Golem. So I'm expecting them to evolve the back line. You expected something heavy because Rampardos doesn't need much energy. Then you got something else at the back that you want to build up. So it's not bad, not a bad deck. Then they're probably running um, Brock as well. So I'm going to try and keep this Skarmory healthy because I don't want it to knock it out because I want to use that Poison Barb at some point on the Golem because it could make the difference. Because either way, and they could have knocked my Skarmory out that's low in health if they don't get the Rampardos. So I want to keep it as many Pokemon alive as I can. Share out my energy seeing as I don't have my rare candy yet, which is a bummer. They'll come in next turn and they can attack. Maybe I should have switched in my Skarmory so I've got an extra turn of poison on them, but if I don't get my Solgaleo, it's going to be tough. I need my rare candy. Still no rare candy, so I have to literally believe in Heart of the Cards to get it. They're down to 140, and I believe I can get it. What are you searching for? This is your win condition. They got rid of that fossil efficiency because they were worried I might Sabrina them, which I was hoping that they didn't get rid of it. I would have just Sabrina them and taken it out. That would have been 3 points. Okay, good chance I get my rare candy. Oh, well, that didn't go well. That's 0-1 for the Skarmory Solgaleo. Lucky for them, Skarmory Solgaleo never faced a Golem deck. So, okay, we're now facing a Dragonite deck. Okay, this is ranked, by the way. Was this? We're in like Ultra Ball 2, I think, in the bottom end. Or is it bottom end of Ultra Ball 2? Yeah, I think so. So we do have a cave. They're going to try and protect their Dragonite as much as possible. Put in that Pukumuku. And they do hit us. Come on. Well, we just need time, really. And do I really want to charge up the one at the front? No. I'll let them hit it one more time. Then I can charge in with my Solgaleo. Okay, they evolve straight to the Dragonite. But the issue in the past has been not the fact that you can get it up, it's just getting the right energy. Okay, we can evolve one of them. Yeah, Rise and Road. Now it's just a matter of time because they need another 3 turns to put energy on. So this is time to be reckless. Take them out and try and get to them before they get all the energy. So next one's water. They need an electric at a minimum. Nope. So they still got waters. Okay, an Oricorio. Nice. But I do have my defense for Oricorio, which is my Skarmory. Are they going to burn an energy to get it out? Wow, they're willing to burn both their water energy. Doesn't make sense. Why? Because you know I have a counter to this, and you don't have the energy to attack me. So they thought they could obviously wall. Maybe it does, but now you need 4 turns. Does not make sense. And still no electric energy. Wow. Yeah, if I was, I would have just quit by now. Because you need another 3 turns. And do you think you're going to last against the Solgaleo? No, next turn they're getting the electric energy. Yeah, they would have had to wait a while. Yeah, either way, they're cooked. I'm not, I don't get it. Just concede. Exactly. Okay, 1-1. Not bad. And we're going up the rankings. So next up, we're using a Carnivine Arceus deck. I do want to preface. So the Solgaleo Skarmory, I've got every card. The This deck, Arceus deck, I only have one EX and one non-EX, which I don't think affects it. As well as I don't think I'm running. Well, I'm not running the correct Zubat because the correct Zubat to run is the colorless one. So you can at least attack if you start off with Zubat. But I don't have it. So I stuck with this one because I think the colorless one is in Genetic Apex, I think, and I'm missing a whole load of Genetic Apex. I'm not putting this Arceus down yet, just in case I can get the EX version, because you know I feel like it's better to take. It requires only 3 energy. This requires 4. If I put it in, then it's a big commitment, and I'm hoping I get the Crobat, so I can at least do 30 damage pings, 50 with the Carnivine. That's 80 damage every turn. That is a lot, but we don't. So I just put in this Arceus. I'm going to put in this Carnivine as well in case they Sabrina. I'd rather put in the Carnivine rather than lose my Zubat or lose my Arceus because then I can't do these attacks. Yep, they take out this Carnivine, but I keep chipping away. And if I can get that Crobat out, that'll be chef's kiss because 80 damage is amazing. But alas, we don't. They take our health down, so this is looking mightily scary because They lily up, and I've got nothing that can survive a hit unless I put a cape on my Arceus, and all we're doing is just stalling out. Like even Sabrina doesn't really do anything because Rising Road will just get them to the front. Yeah, literally my tactic is just stall. Yeah, next turn is probably I'm done. Like I can retreat, but I can only hope for an Arceus. Yeah, so I can retreat into Arceus EX and then hope of what leafing out because they don't want to keep attacking with the Solgaleo because they're thinking I'm setting them up or something probably, or the fact that they don't even need to. And the Escavalier attacks the bench as well, so like look, it's fine. It's pretty much job done. Yeah, they got the Cyrus as well. Yeah, so not a good start for both our decks. So we go to our second battle, 0-1 right now. Start off with the Carnivine. Okay, they're running a Decidueye Meowscarada most likely deck. Come on, let's see what we can get. We're hoping to get an Arceus, which is perfect. That's why we go for the Pokeball gives us a guaranteed basic. We use the professor's research in the hopes of getting another basic. But if we thin the deck out, then less chance of getting a basic. And that's what we needed. Put some pressure on them, hit them for 50, see what they get. They go up to 40, it's not enough. Okay, they've evolved straight to the Decidueye. They can't do anything now, but next turn they can hit us for 80. And look at their own 200 HP. That's disgusting. Okay, we're looking for capes. We're looking for Zubat. The cape will help us last one more round. So we can hit 2 hits of 50. The Zubat helps us. We start pairing the Arceus in the bench because we don't need too many, too much energy on any other Pokemon. Zubat, we don't really put anything on it. We start building just in case we can get a hit out. So yeah, we get this Carnivine surviving is a big deal. Okay, so we get the rare candy. If we get the Crobat, oh, it's delicious. Oh, this is delicious because we hit for 80 now. And we got the other Carnivine at the back. And we're powering up our Arceus. This is looking good because they're down to 70 now. We've got a Sabrina if they try and get away. And we haven't even lost the point yet. But they do put another basic down. We can take this out as well. Oh, we get a Cyrus. We have to take it out. I don't care if they got Meowscarada or whatever. I'll still ping it for 80. And like to my Carnivine, they can only do 60. So yeah, take out this EX, get 2 points, and then see what they do. They need to have the evolutions and a rare candy maybe. Okay, so they got a Flogato, but we take them out next turn, we hit them for 80, then they have to start building a lineup again. 1-1. So this was decent. We now go into the Meowscarada Beedrill deck. So obviously this Beedrill deck ran one of each Beedrill, so the EX and the non-EX. Unfortunately, I don't have the non-EX version, so I think I just put a healing item in there instead. But yeah, the Beedrill non-EX does offer flexibility that you can go straight into it, one energy, and you're not waiting around. And they obviously run the Weedle that stings rather than multiply. I'm just hoping they don't red card us, so we don't put anything on the bench just in case they attack our bench. Yeah, we evolve, we hit them for 60. I don't want to put anything on the bench yet. I kind of want to thin my deck, but at the same time, like, you know what? If I want to take my deck, take it. But I'm hoping just they don't red card, which isn't that important, but they don't have Arceus yet, so they can't attack with the Crobat. Because I'm going to take out this Rotom now I can start building my bench, and I'm not like an energy behind. If I had to lose an energy because of it, I would have thought twice because I know I'm not gonna I don't need to evolve yet. I don't need to waste an energy. I'm fine with having my bench empty. So they can't do anything unless they get an Arceus. And they brick. We win. See, we beat an Arceus deck. Arceus Crobat deck. So they were running obviously the dark type. So not the Carnivine deck. We start off with Weedle. Okay, they're running a Lunala Giratina deck. I love this deck because of the flexibility this Baby Giratina offers. Also showcasing like even if you don't have all the cards, you can still tailor the deck. Tailor the deck to your liking. Let's think. I'm hoping that they don't red card me. They're probably seeing 4 cards. Ooh, this is probably gonna evolve. They got Haunter and they red card me. It was nearly there. I would have hit him for 80. They would have lost the energy. Then they would have sacked off this Giratina. But now I've got nothing. I don't even have any other basic Pokemon. That's why I don't like this kind of deck where you're only running 3 basics. Like there's only so much flexibility you're gonna have. The giant cape ensures that we survive 1 round. Not great. We use this to buy a turn. You know, they've red carded us. Let's get our deck, get our hand much more healthier. Yeah, this Pokeball is a bit of a waste. They've got the Haunter already. We can't go into our Weedle yet because we won't have anything to attack with. We're hoping we get a Meowscarada. We don't. We just evolve just in case the red card us. So, but yeah, we can just heal it up. We're gonna keep our Erica. So obviously Erica, we can't use on a Flogato yet. Might want to keep it healthy. They can't knock us out yet. We didn't attack because if we attacked, we'd have taken our health down enough that they can knock us out with a poison. So the best thing for us was not to attack. We do get the Meowscarada, but we only hit for 60, but we can heal up. So now, skipping that turn of attacking meant we can survive, get an energy on the Beedrills, and the Beedrill's ready now. Next turn, if we get knocked out, we can bring it in. There's nothing, they can't knock us out in this turn as well. What could they be searching for? Maybe another Baby Giratina. So they're not running a Lunala. This is a Gengar Giratina deck. Interesting that you'd have the Baby Giratina because everything can handle like an Oricorio. So surprised to be running that Baby Giratina. Oh, perfect. Another Erica. Yeah, we switch out because this Beedrill can, even if it falls asleep, it can handle a few hits. I'd rather not lose the Meowscarada, just keep it in the back line, just so we have some options. Hopefully they don't put us to sleep, but we can tank a couple hits. We still stay asleep. Start putting the cape on. Doesn't matter. Give us some health. We use our Erica just to top us up again. We're in 2-shot range though. Hopefully we do wake up. There's only a slim chance that we can do something with this, but highly likely, it's a loss. Okay, we wake up. We have to withdraw because they'll knock us out. Yeah, so next turn they'll knock out this Meowscarada. Oh my days. The amount of healing items that they've got. Yeah, this is job done. We go in, hit for 80. They hit us back. Yeah, this is pretty much job done. Yeah, they'll give us anything. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just see it out. Like they don't even need to get the Gengar out and attack. They can attack with the Oricorio. Damn, unlucky. Next up, we go into Darktina deck. So the only thing missing from this deck is we don't have double Sabrina. We only have one. So instead, I've added, I think, a potion. Because I usually run a PCL with a couple of potions to top up the Giratina and Darkrai. So going into a mirror match, very interesting. So obviously the other decks, only one of each of them made it to the top 32. Darktina, obviously there was a bit more presence there. So we'll showcase in this mirror match how good this Darktina is. I can't use my red card because they've only got one. If I red card them, I'll increase their hand. So we've got full bench against the full bench. Start powering up the one at the front because we don't have a leaf. We want to go straight in and attack. They've got energy advantage because they went first. So that's what you want with Giratina. They'll have the energy off before us. And they've got helmets, but I've got Guzma, so I won't use it now. I'll wait until they get a bit more confident. Probably use multiple tools because you kind of run like 2, 3 tools in this, like a couple of helmets, maybe a cape, but they're running something off meta because they got a Drampa. Yeah, so eventually I'll get this. I use my Guzma. Okay, they switch in. They don't want to go into a firefight with me. I heal up. I put my dark energy on my Giratina so it's ready. Because as soon as you go into a firefight, you need to make sure you have those 3 energies. We got everything ready. Got another healing item. I want this Darkrai topped up, out of range as well for the Giratina. So I ping them for 20. Guzma them. They've got 4 cards. And now they're down to 3 just to disrupt them. I've got a leaf in case I want to pivot out. And I take them down. So now they're in 2 ping range. 2 ping range is nice. So what are they doing? They're willing to sacrifice the one at the front. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't think that was the right move to sacrifice the one at the front because then my Giratina can come out and sweep, and I would have started building the one at the back just so I can ping away and something's fresh. We start off with a Giratina, which isn't bad, but we go against Meowscarada. Meowscarada can eat us up. We've got a Mars in hand and a red card, so we need to strategically use it, and likely we'll use it after they cry for help. We can, to be fair, we can use it now, and we've got a Mars. Yeah, I'm just going to use it now because the hand is thick. 6 down to 3, and hopefully they don't have a professor's research. And even if they do, next time I'm going to Mars them after they cry for help. So they've now got an evolution in their hand, and I can't let that happen. I can't obviously attack. I need my 3 psychic energies. So after this turn, I'll have 2, and I still can't attack. So this is looking very bad. They're running a Serena deck because they got that Bone Sweet. They'll probably switch in Rare Candy. Okay, they got the Serena in, which is okay. They cry for help again. They could have gone on attack, but I think they really want that Meowscarada. And I'm literally like waiting to be slaughtered because it's only a matter of time to get the Meowscarada up. They're probably going to attack this turn. They're probably thinking, look, enough is enough. He can attack next turn. Let's start attacking. Wow, 100 here. That's a lot. I do have some healing items. I got the PCL and the potion. So that potion wasn't in the original deck, but this might get us a win. Look, how have we not drawn another Pokemon? That's crazy. And we still don't knock this out. If we get a Guzma, we do. If you get a Guzma, this will be perfect because we don't even have to attack. And they don't even attack. RNG, baby. This is cinema. Heart of the cards. We breathe it into air, into existence, that is. 1 point just using a tool, a supporter card actually. Come on, if we had a darker, we would start pinging them. Wow. We are 1 more point away from winning. Do they have an evolution? If they don't get an evolution, we win. We still win. Because they only hit for 60. The only thing is if we don't, no, we win now because they hit us for 60 and we knock ourselves out, then we would have lost. But yeah, they conceded. Yeah, it was done. Wow. Because if I knocked myself out, they had a Pokemon left. I think it would have gone down to a tie. So we leveled up because of all the battles we've done. We'll open some more packs. Hopefully, we can get something that will improve our deck because we don't have like the purple. We have the purple Oricorio now. So we for the Gengar deck, you need one purple Oricorio, and now we have it, so we can complete that deck. So it's a perfect deck compared to the one that was in top 32 for Ursiiday. So that's very good. And so I think the Darktina deck was the only deck that went 2-0. So right now that's the big boy. So we go now we got the Meowscarada Decidueye. So this was another top deck. So this is a perfect deck now, yeah, because we got the Decidueye. Yeah, if we didn't get the Decidueye, we wouldn't have showcased this. And we've got the Ericas. So I did use pack points on getting Erica because I think Erica is very important. Because we could have done Lily, but sometimes you need, to heal up your Flogato. I think you can go in between any of them. Yeah, but going up against a dark Arceus Crobat line. Come on. We don't even have a Rowlet yet, but we will get it now, guaranteed, because we only run 3 basic Pokemon. Okay, so they're getting the Arceus ready. We've got energy on it already. Oh, my hand is so red cardable. Oh, they don't red card. They don't red card. That might be the worst move that they could have ever done. Because I take you down to 130 and you can't one-shot me. Are you going to trade blows with me? And they don't even have a Crobat yet. They've got a Golbat. Are you going to burn an energy as well? Have you got an Ilima? But they are going to hit us for 80, which does hurt. Ooh, if I had... No, this is you. I can't still do anything. If I had a Rowlet, that's all I needed. A Rowlet or a Cyrus, then I could snipe this Arceus because eventually they'll probably have an Ilima. So I'm going to build up this Decidueye so I can eventually get the Arceus, but I need to get it out quick because they always run a bloody Ilima. That would have been an easy win if only I did not evolve because that would have stunted the Crobat as well. Well, the Crobat as well from doing 80 hits. Well, no, because they got another one. Okay, and then putting this Arceus up front makes me feel they've got another Ilima. But I'm gonna get this Crobat out. This 30 ping that it's doing is doing my head in. And I know they haven't got any energy to build up the Arceus yet. So when I take this out, then I can start doing, doesn't matter, I can start doing 100, well, 80 hits. Job done. That's our first win. This felt good. And a Crobat Arceus deck is a top deck. We start off with a Sprigatito. Okay. Something spicy. Krogunk. I'm guessing they're using the poison version. Once again, we get all our basic Pokemon out. We do have Rare Candy and Meowscarada in hand. Yeah, that last battle, that red card would look been juicy. I have a feeling they'll probably run red card in this. Try and thin out my deck just so they don't red card me. But they'll see 5 cards. They'll want to red card it. Yep, they red card it. Not bad, good shout. Ooh, so close to getting it. Oh, that one was perfect. Oh, got the Flogata at least. So we can slowly build. Heal it back up. Just so the Darkrai can't one-shot us yet. Okay. I'm in what energy deficit now? Okay, they keep this Krogant in. Wow. Wow. I've got no other basic Pokemon, so no point using the Pokeball. Okay, I get Dartrix. No harm in evolving. Okay, I take out this Krogunk. Get out of here. Who did they bring in? Okay, orangutan in the helmet. So I read this multiple times and I still don't understand. In my head, it's just that extra retreat cost. So I just put in, I read it again. I'm like, okay, retreat cost. I can't retreat right now, so I'll let it go down. I'm like, let me evolve my Decidueye. I haven't used the rare candy yet. I'm like, okay, fine. They take this out, then I can two-shot the orangutan. And even now, I still don't, read what's going on. Put the cape on. So what I should have done was obviously put an extra energy on the Meowscarada. Then I could have attacked for 60, which is a bad. Yeah. I need a healing item, a red card. Hit it for 60. So they will knock us out next turn. But I'll have the correct energy to attack with my Decidueye. Yeah, they'll have to attack to take it down. I will definitely red card them. Their hand looks a bit healthier. I've got a cloak. Now it's all on you. I literally don't have any other Pokemon to bring out. Okay, got a healing item as well. This will be very useful. So I take this out. So we've got 2 points apiece. I can't one-shot them. They must have the evolution if they're going into Krogunk. They do. And I can't one-shot this. Hit them for 80. If they retreat, then I take it out. This should be a job done because they can't one-shot me. They max in a turn. They can hit for 120 with a poison. And I've got a Erica and Lily. Yeah, this is done because that healing item is probably going to be the factor. Yeah, I attack. They run away. I win. They keep it in. I win. They may have forgotten about the PS the Pain, but they were also probably relying on not having a healing item, and they're hoping that I don't realize I can attack the bench. This is a strong deck. I like it. I like playing with this. And we have moved up the ranks, haven't we? We've got a fair few wins. We were like sub 900 before. So this is the Gengar deck. So we managed to complete. So this is a full deck, right? I think we've got everything we need. Oh, no. We're not running the correct Ghastlies. So we're running the one that doesn't attack. You want to run the one that does attack. I think it even does 20 damage, which is a lot. But yeah, which isn't too bad. This one just has the ability to look in their deck and get rid of a card. We go on the offensive and you know what? If we can get this Volts out, let's do it. Because they still need time to get their Giratina out because they need the next turn to do it. Oh, Giovanni, we can't knock him out yet. We got the double Gengars, not helping. One of you could have been a wreck handy. So they can pivot out this Volts and start attacking. Yeah, go on the offensive. If I can get a Gengar, that would be perfect. But we don't. So yeah, I just use Astonish. I don't think I even get to pick. Yeah, random. And they pull it. When I got rid of, they get it back again. They'll attack again, go down to 130. Yeah, this is kind of done unless I get back-to-back hypnosis on them. Yeah. Yeah, this is just BMing. This I don't even get to discard something. Damn. Yep, so there's only one of these in the top 32. But I think in the first day, I think there was a deck that went like 15 and 0. Or was it 8 and 0? Something like that. They went unbeaten. So, caught everyone off by surprise. Because obviously every week the meta changes. And then the matchups work out perfectly. Like, that sleep. If you get a sleep off, even though it's RNG, it's so powerful they can't do anything. And most of these decks aren't running a PCL anymore. They're running a Lily. So if you're not running, and back when people were running Greninja Snorlax, and the Snorlax ran, everyone was running a PCL. I started calling it PCL. I blame Judy. I used to call it Nurse Joy because it's Nurse Joy. I don't know why they went down the route of calling it Pokemon Center Lady. The disrespect on Nurse Joy. We attacked at the bench. Want to get into the 100 range just so they're scared a bit. And they were scared enough. So like, you know what? I want to get the Tapu Lele out because they're worried. The fact that if they start building the Wog Trio, I keep pinging at them. So they stopped trying to build it out. They brought in the Greninja, which might be a mistake. We heal up, back, top ourselves up. If we can get a sleep on it, this would be powerful. Because we sleep, we can take it out. They don't have the energy ready yet for the Wog Trio. And it works. getting rid of this breeding. They went on the aggressive, trying to take out my Tapu Lele, but don't know why, because I've got another one. It's not like they would have stopped that route altogether. Okay, so they can still attack even though they're asleep. You can still use their ability. We get an Oricorio, which is good, so if they knock us out, we hit them hard. So we got our first point. They put the Wog Trio in. They don't have the energy unless they're trying to Misty. If we put them to sleep, oh, that would be amazing. And our Pokemon pretty tanky now. Like our bench is not tanky. A tanky would be all EX that can take a few hits. So they're in range now. If they sleep, yeah, I win. They don't have PCL. Nurse Joy. I'll knock them out next turn. Wow. Interesting to see how these decks perform. So yeah, we didn't have a deck that went 0-2. Every deck had at least one win. If you don't, these are the season record. Oh, my record is not bad. 62%, 73 wins, 43 losses. It's not bad. But you got to remember, I started off with, oh, Narumi. That's the person who came first with the Magnezone. Yeah, we started off from like Pokeball, so that's why we have some decent wins on this. You can see the top 100 here. So if one of you ever hit the top 100, you can still see yourself here. So the decks that went unbeaten were probably what you expect: the Darktina, as well as the Meowscarada Decidueye deck. All other decks had one win and one loss. So we kind of have the two clear winners of today. So it was like the Darktina, the Decidueye deck. So what we'll do is do a couple of battles with just those two, just to see who's the ultimate king. You can only have one king of games, and obviously then if we face a Magnezone Oricorio and they beat us, let them have it. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Let's go.